What's up, everybody? I have a photo shoot today. We're getting the vibe I'm going for because I know you can only see some of it, and I don't want to outfit reveal until I get the photos. But I'm going corporal baddie goth bitch. That's the vibe. Okay, that's my vibe. So, so we're gonna do my hair and makeup. I do have crypto confessions loaded, ready to go. However, I think since now I have to get my makeup done and I don't have much time on my hands, that'll be either a tomorrow thing or a later thing. Because I'm freaking out. I have an hour to get ready. I don't know what kind of makeup I want to do. I don't know what I want to do to my hair. And I don't know. There's a little anxiety. Oh my god, my Manic Pixie Trixie. I'm so happy to see you. I'm getting ready for a photo shoot. I'm kind of excited. I feel very my vibe is corporal baddie bit boss bitch. But goth. Bougie goth boss bitch. I don't know. What are we liking so far? I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm going to have a surprise. We need to keep a little surprise to it, right? But check the earrings out. Also going to be wearing the Frankenstein bride shirt, under taking that off and then getting into it. I'm really excited. This is being done in something called the Womb Room. It's not called that anymore. The Flaming Lips used to own this place, and it was called the Womb Room. And now it is not called the Womb Room. So it's called the Mixtape, which I think when you guys come down, we're gonna go look at it. We're just gonna at least look at the building. There's also a witchy library next door. Ooh, speaking of witchy library, today I found somebody's little black book today at the thrift shop, and lots of books to go along with it. I was so excited. I bought all of them. I spent $40 in books. So, Dimcat, GM Legend, welcome to the stream. Today we are doing our makeup and having a chat because I've got an hour and a half to do this hair and makeup. So that is exactly. Ooh, my husband brings me Jolly Ranchers home from work, and I save them because I don't always want them when he brings them home. But we don't pop one in because I've got anxiety. How are you guys doing? Your earrings are super, girl. Thank you. I did not tell you. I found a hagstone at the beach, and it was the craziest story. But my life has changed since I found that. So. Yeah, just wild. I'm going to take the jacket off. Sorry guys. It's so easy to spend $40 on books, and these were thrift store books. I'm talking $2 a piece. So, yeah, when you come down, if you guys still get to, tell me if you can't. I need to send you the link. Sign up for the Luma, whether you can or can't. All right. I haven't done makeup like this in a while. I need to go get my face primer. Parts. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I went all the way to my bathroom and it's literally in here. From the show now. Jiminy Whiskitty. Ooh, Whiskitty is good. He always says, I'm a cat. Duh. I'm happy to see you guys. I have a photo shoot today. Kind of doing a rebrand with this, but more in my style. Yay! I'm so excited. I got roped into that last second, but I'm super happy that I did. I was going to be a community member. Got Avalanche involved, but they said I had to be there. I was like, okay. So, planning an event with Apex was... You have to go through some steps. Was not aware. We are now. That's okay. Leave me out of this. No, nothing at all about you. Never. You're just my favorite little cat friend. Who thankfully is still nice to me. and ignored all the internal bullshit when it came to me. So thank you. Forever grateful for you, Whiskey. Ignore the back of the hair too. Swear to God. Also, I know that this is childish, but hear me out. What if I do some glitter? I know I'm not like 10. Oh shit, I don't know where my little... Oh wait, that's because I moved brushes. Sister, you my homegirl's always grateful for you. Welcome to what I used to do. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I don't know. The people I work with though are really great. So, you know, Luke is amazing. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody that I'm doing work with right now. So I've only ever had one negative thing to say about anybody, and that happened a year ago. So we don't even have to get into it. But here's to growth. Here is to Van Ho being a free agent. She's working on her own. And she's going to create a new name for herself because there's a bunch of stuff coming out that I haven't shared yet with anybody. Like, literally nobody. I've not told a single soul. Because every time I do, something happens. For example, while at Consensus, I got invited as a creator to a creator-only event. I was so excited. I was on the list. Wow, me on the list. Day of, they waitlisted me and put somebody else there. The thing is, the person they ended up putting there was the person that I mentioned that I had gotten into it. So that person kicked me out of that event in order to get on there. Life is great, bro. That's okay. I wasn't meant to be there, right? Because of that room. Because I missed that room, I was in another room where I got better opportunities. There's always a lesson in that. Sometimes they happen like you think that they will. It's on purpose. It's good. It's a good thing. Because I got 2 job offers from the place that I went to. And it just wasn't meant to be. So I was real upset. But then I kind of also was just like, the person they subbed in, it doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. Water under the bridge. But that really made me realize, like, bro, I'm trusting me and only me from now on. Nobody else. There's one girl. There's a couple girlies I trust. There's a couple people I do trust. I swear to God. It's always the people you think are your friends. And they'll be like, no, don't take it personally. It's just business. I don't know, just business meant being a fucking asshole, but here we are. Same people that screwed me over anyway, so they belong there. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna do a little... No. Nothing with build mode. Build mode, though, kind of is on the back seat. I pushed Luana into girl bossing so hard that she's a girl boss now, and she's working for a company. And she is their software engineer, so I'm honestly so happy for her. But I don't want to continue build mode alone, so I've been actually working under the belt with a few teams because I've had somebody like reporting every content and team that I announced, so I just decided to just start working under the table. So that's pretty much why nobody's really heard much out of me besides GM. It's just mainly because I've had people fucking with me, and I don't know. There comes a point where you're like, you can't beat it. You got to get around it somehow. And for me, that's just not mentioning anything and just honestly just going on with my little happy way. And honestly, in doing so, I've like kind of gotten into more chats and more whatever that way. And the information I have coming out is crazy. Yeah, the one is great. Well, I hope. I don't know why I haven't talked to her in a while. But as far as like podcast through build mode, no, not really anymore. But we're good. We're good. We're good. I just like, what we were doing. I mean, it was sustainable for like 1 to 2 people for a few months, but like when everything dropped and like shut down, like you have to be honest with yourself. Like we can either keep pushing or, we got to be realistic. Like we both are moms, we both have families. Like she takes care of like her mom and her dad. Like it didn't make sense. So although I think that like sticking around probably would have worked, it's just like you can't like I don't know. I think we did really good. We were very successful. And we really can't help the market conditions, and there's really not much to really talk about crypto wise at the moment. Like, no offense to anybody, but I mean, I feel like everything I do see, I'm just like, that'll be gone in a month. Like, I'll hear like founder visions, and like the way that they talk about setting things up is like they only are thinking up to 3 months. Like, where's your 5 year plan? Where's your 1 year plan? Like, that's the problem. People aren't putting, they don't care. They want the money to go. And I don't want to be behind that. So I've been turning down like a lot of offers, a lot of things lately because I don't know. I've had like deals brought to me from people that I really did trust, and then turns out like not from these people, but like the company was just so scammy that they ended up fooling everybody. I'm just like, even like in my one-to-ones, like we're pretty vetted. We'll ask the questions, the right questions, the questions that sometimes piss people off because like they weren't expecting that and they feel almost like you're attacking them. They feel like you're poking holes into their baby, and it's just like we're asking these questions because like these are serious questions. Like if you're not thinking in this manner, like, you know, what project do you have? Like just being honest, like, and we lost a lot of people just from asking questions, like because they more so got offended. And like basically what we would do behind the scenes was help people anyways, like rebrand. So, there comes a point where you have to like kind of put your baby down and realize like these people are trying to grow it, and like the right marketer is going to take your vision and like deliver that to the next level. And I think that is really what's missing from this space. Like the right people, the right places, and all of that. But no, we're all good. We're Gucci. I miss her though. I got to see her a little bit while I was in Miami. We stayed in the same hotel room, but she had to work, so I ended up. I was surprised. Like, I have been an AVAX girly probably my entire career, but like, thankfully to gaming, I met so many people in Solana. So like, I knew so many people, like so many people. So I actually ended up going around with people that I know and like talking to people that I know, and honestly, it was such a good experience. Man, I think I overdid my under eyes. It was a really good experience. We did also get like our girly beach day. We went to go eat. We went to eat lunch and like walk around and shop. Bro, this restaurant tried to steal $300 from my ass. They tried it. Do I ever look at Instagram DMs? My Instagram, I have two, and I never get on like my Van Ho one. I probably should, but no, I don't. If anything, I'm more on X. I've completely forgotten about Twitter now that they took my fucking Discord from me. But whatever. We don't need to get in that either. Kind of pissed. I built that shit. They asked me if I wanted it, asked me to have a meeting, and then deleted it. I was pissed. Hi, how's it going? It's going good. I'm doing my makeup for a photo shoot today. It's kind of a whimsical place, so I'm trying to do like corporate goth baddie, but I'm wanting my style. My style's kind of like alternative. I really like anime, and I really like horror films, like creepier things. I just like weird art. And yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. It's like a weird art photo shoot. But because I do design and that's what I'm like really zeroed in and focused on at the moment, I'm making them like designer like. So I have like a corporal baddie outfit and I have like a blazer and everything. Um and this place is kind of like ocean themed, which I'm kind of really excited about because like I am kind of like doing like a soft rebrand, like making sure my picture doesn't change a bunch because it does. I change it all the time because I change all the time. I like makeup. I like crazy whatever. But today, I don't know if I want to go more natural or bold. Drink some coffee. Your makeup looks amazing. Thank you so much. It's not finished yet, but we're getting there. I feel like this side's got more pink than this side. We'll fix that. I wanna like go in super cute, but I also just feel like if I do too much makeup, I always feel like I just look like a hooker. I want to feel confident. I don't want to feel like, especially because my outfit is hooker vibes. Hooker, not on purpose, but it's like a bodysuit with like nice pants and a blazer over it. So I don't know. I just want to go theme with theme and then just like be comfortable. But I also have my Bride of Frankenstein shirt I'm bringing. And that's like something I wear to almost all the events. Is the outfit for the shoot? Yeah, it is. Like I don't want to show my outfit off. I want to wait till I get the pictures and show people, but the outfit is basically like a bodysuit that's like the top is covered, my bottom portion will be covered, the middle is like lace. It's gorgeous. It's giving, you know, those girls that wear like those lace long sleeves under their t-shirt. It's that same vibe. You're always a baddie. I love you, Trixie Bigsy. Do I post on Twitter? Yes, I do post on Twitter all the time. If you'd like to follow me, please do. I try to be fun. Sometimes I am. It's almost like an Instagram. I mean, for me, occasionally I'll have some videos on there. I'm getting back into video content though, but more for myself. I'm doing something called right now like Crypto Confessions, which I have a new one coming out. I was planning on doing that today, but I forgot I had this. So I was going to put the finishing touches on this morning, but I had a morning meeting that I pushed back from yesterday. And then today, my comment didn't load in. But yeah, today, I just posted a picture from the Pudgy Penguin party. I was in their video and I was so excited, guys. Like, that was in a video of me just pointing up at the fish. I was actually with a friend. You can't see him, but I was explaining to him what the different fish were because he didn't know. And that's like one of my things. Like, my thing is like fish, bugs, birds. Could tell you a bunch of weird facts. Also, health. Also, how the body works after death. I've done a lot of studying on like decomposition and stuff like that. And recently just got into this like documentary filming episode type of thing. And it's about like bodies that have been preserved from the ages and they find out how they die. Oh, it is so good. I don't know. That's the stuff that highlights my brain, unless it's like arts and crafts. Then, I mean, I've got a 3D printer, can crochet, I can knit, can do just about anything until I get bored of it and then drop it and never do it again. I have an embroidery kit right now that's been in my luggage now for 3 weeks, so It's coming along pretty nicely. But yeah. Okay, so do we leave it more red tone corporate, like more corporate, or do we add in a little dimension? Like I'm feeling, I want some lavender up in here. Like it just, I feel like maybe we can just add her. I'm also going to add glitter, so glitter more like here and here, but not on my eyelids because it gets very sticky. And I think I am going to wear some falsies, which I don't ever really wear them because I have very like long eyelashes already. But it's a photo shoot and I kind of want it to be seen. I think I'm done with this. I think I will add a bit of glitter too, but it's very subtle. It's like it's called Finest Fleck glitter. I'm learning to use mini weaving machine to patch my jeans. Bitch, please bring me a patch. Please bring me a patch. Do you have to have the jeans? Can I send a pair of jeans with you and you patch them on up? Like, I just feel like this is our relationship anyways, so I feel like we're always sending each other things. Which, ooh, what did I send you for your birthday? Did you like it? Did we talk about it? I think you said that you had to. Oh, yeah, we did. It was the raccoons. Those towels, I got my mom the same ones. She's obsessed with sharks. So I got her shark ones of those. And she's obsessed. She doesn't want to use them, though. She said they're so white. Honestly, the texture wasn't that bad for a towel. And then I'm kind of mad at that little ornament thing. It was supposed to be huge. If I can figure it out, hell yeah. Can you print it on, like, okay, so people don't know this, but I used to be a seamstress, like, not just, like, like, I'm talking, I would hem girls' dresses for proms and shit. Like, long line of sewers. Which is weird because, like, shoemaker was our last name. I guess sewing came from that. I'm not real sure. But, I need to keep checking the time. We're good. I got an hour. But, the point of that was long line of seamstresses. And there is something called, oh, shit. Give me a minute. It's tacky. It's like, oh god, you use it in quilts. I want to say filament, but I'm on 3D printing right now because I 3D printed this little trash can, so my brain's on filament. But it's oh god, of course I can't think of what it's called. It's like not tack. I don't know. Basically, it's like a fuzzy wuzzy sheet, and you can do your threading on that and then cut around the edges and have a patch. And they also have like where you can do the sew on. It's like a bonding. God damn, this is gonna drive me nuts. Let me Google it real quick. Quilting. I think it's called batting. Batting. Look into batting. They have different kind. Batting is for quilts, but they do have some interfacing. That's it. Get you some interfacing with the kind with like the iron on, and then you could make your patches. I got into the hobby for a little bit, but sewing has just kind of always been. Sorry, my freaking Twitter's actually active today. The one day I can't be on it. Yeah, interfacing. That's fun. I say that like we have time, and then like I already know what kind of time we're not gonna have this week. Like it's. The little machine weaves patch into the fabric. Right, so I was saying, like, if you got, like, that interfacing and it weaves into that, like, I think it might work pretty well. But, again, I'm not really sure. You could also do, like, a little piece of fabric and do cutout around it. I could hand stitch around it. No pressure. It sounds like pressure. Also, I feel like my forehead's too big, which means we did not contour it enough. Twitter can be fun. Yeah, I like Twitter. I mean, let me rephrase. I tolerate Twitter because I make money on Twitter, but do I actually like it? No. I prefer Instagram. Like, I'm on Instagram 90% of the time, probably. I'm only on Twitter for work. I don't like that I can see people get I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, I'll repeat that 100 times. I do not like that. Like, I don't like that at all. Just because I used to work in healthcare, I've seen so many people die. Like, that's not why I'm not in healthcare anymore, but like, there's some things that I did in healthcare that I don't miss and I don't want to see back. Like, and that's definitely one of them. I think that's my only complaint. Also, I feel like the AI on there is so ridiculous compared to every other platform. Like, all the other platforms, like, realized that AI was an issue and put all of these, like, rules and stuff into place. How to go in the corner. It's so uncontrolled. Like, I can get on Instagram and like they automatically have a label. And I think because of Grok, like there's different ways around it. I don't miss C. diff, girl. And the thing about C. diff is in the hospital, they be putting peppermint oil in because that's something that doesn't mess with respiratory. Things like menthol will make will get into the oxygen system and blow up the fucking hospital. True story. Like, not kidding. So they would do peppermint oil, and your girl can't stand peppermint oil. Cannot. Like, there was a while I could not even eat gum because it was so bad. Like, so bad. I cannot. I smell peppermint oil and I immediately think about C. diff. And somebody was like, "Oh, that's so genius. That's so genius that they did that." And I'm like, "It's not. Like, it smelled like peppermint shit. Like, I don't fucking." Was not for me, man. The C. diff itself didn't bother me. It was the fact that you have to gown up and then like hope that you don't get it, because yeah, it's highly contagious. And if anybody doesn't know what C. diff is, it's just an overgrowth of normal flora due to antibiotics, and you can literally ruin your gut. You can end up with like a colonoscopy bag, like have your intestines removed and a bag put in where it comes out. Like, it's not something you want to mess with. Here, yeah. Are you happier away from the medical stuff? Honestly, medical was my passion. I have so many weird facts that have to deal with medical. I have rheumatoid arthritis, but I didn't find that out until 2020. I stopped working at the hospital in 2014 because I had my son. And daycare, they offer daycare, but because he was a newborn and I had to return after 6 weeks, it was so expensive. Like, it cost more for me to send him to daycare than it was to stay home. So we had family that would watch him, but like it started to fall through. So I got from like June to December with people watching my son, and then it just got to the point where like I was getting written up for calling in because they couldn't watch him. So we decided for me to stay home, and that was the hardest decision. I wanted to go back so bad. It was like my favorite job. I'm a vein whisperer. I'm very good at drawing blood. Like, that is my passion. I'm so good at it. I have an obsession with blood. I could tell you almost anything. I don't know what it is, but I'm good at it. But after all that happened, I resigned. You know, I told myself I would go back to it eventually someday. 2016, I had my second son, and I had a couple losses before him. I've had a bunch of losses, like 7 total, but like the one before him, I gave up. We gave up on kids. I was going back into nursing school. I had everything done, everything ready, and then I got pregnant with him. And so I just feel like that was like life's way of saying like this was like a great chapter in your life, but it's not anymore. I still remember everything. I love wound care. I keep up with all of that stuff. And then like, my kids get boo-boos. Oh my God, you're going to see the gnarly bruises from the battery turn stick on my last platelets donation. Ooh, you had a battery turn, girl. I'm so sorry. You should see my legs. I've started to take care of myself. Vitamins. Oh, I need to hurry. And I'm bruised because of the vitamin B. I'm just trying to get, I can't remember how to do, I haven't done my hooded eyes in so long that I want it to be hot. But this is the last step, and it's always just like either not hot or not. Oh, we're not going to worry about it. Okay. God, please don't make this look bad. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot to go through. Sorry for that. You know what? That's okay. What's funny is like I went into photography after that. Not like as like a profession. Like it did turn into a profession. I didn't mean it to. And it was just like a way of me to take pictures of my kid, have those memories. Ended up bossing too hard, sharing online, and turned it into a full stack business. So from 2014 to 2020, I did photography. I did boudoir. I did all kinds of things. But my thing was lifestyle family portraits because I just feel like a lot of photographers will like set you up. Jeez, I don't like that shit. Chase your kids, get them laughing, toss them in the air, tell them a secret, give them a kiss, like tickle them, run around your mom. Like I got such gorgeous pics. Like I absolutely loved it. And then 2020 happened and I took the out because now not only was I a stay-at-home mom again, but I had to be a teacher to my son who was autistic and still had to do therapy through school. And it was a struggle. He said, like, you're not Miss Sam. Like, he couldn't talk, but I could tell he was upset. I'm not his teacher. We didn't have a routine. He wanted the classroom. He wanted her. Like, I'm definitely not her. We had to do all therapy online. I was not like the teachers, his mom. I do things a little different. So I had to work up a plan with them. I decided to let my business go in 2020 after this lady yelled at me anyways. It was not reflected at me. It was reflected at the fact that she did not look 17 again, and she wanted her pictures at the place where she had her wedding. So she was going through it. Her kids were also just making her go through it. But that day, after that session, I quit. And it's funny, is like even to today, she begs me to take her pictures, and that's the one reason why I don't. But I took everything I learned from my business, like everything, the books, taxes, and I brought it to crypto, but I didn't mean to. It wasn't until I talked to a marketer that was like, what did you do previously? Do that now. You could stream, you could easily go to places, take pics, all this stuff. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And so I did. I just started applying myself from crypto as I did with my business. And honestly, I've done pretty well, I think. And I just think that life happens, life happens for a reason. People come in and out of your life for a reason. Things change, things happen for a reason. And I think that it's probably more important now than ever to just find out what that is, because we're entering that world of AI that I was just talking about where like, yeah, people will put their creative ideas into ChatGPT, but the thing is, it's not a person. It doesn't have critical thinking skills. I didn't make it all the way into the vein and pulled into my skin. Ooh, girl. I already know. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's horrible. It's ugly, huh? I had to get blood drawn recently. I don't even know if you can kind of tell. But I have my infusions coming up. I feel like the dragon lady, like they're due. I'm so excited to get to see you though. I'm really glad you're not getting here early, like 8, because I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for that long, but like a few hours, I can like definitely find us some weird stuff to get into. The thing is my kids are out that day. Like Thursday's their first day off, so I'm gonna kind of take them to do summer things on Thursday. But Friday, I mean, they're good to stay. They're old enough; they stay at home pretty well. I like noon is so late, like I can get them fed, and their dad gets home around 3, so they won't be home that long. Oh, Lord, that's too early. When you were like, we're coming early, I'm like, early for what? Because like I go to bed at 10 p.m. and that's early for me. So, I think that we all have different time. What kind of weird? Well, I like weird things. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So I want to take you to this weird place called the Womb Room. That's where my photo shoot is today. But they have a shop next door. That place itself is very expensive. I think like 40 a ticket. I say let's not do that. But the like gift shop is cool and weird, and the building is cool and weird. And I don't know if you guys like reading, but there's like a really cool bookstore next to it they just put in. Smooth criminal, you always be coming in here and saying that to me. I don't want to put a mask on. I don't. And I also just don't have one anymore. I got the whole PTSD that everybody else did. Okay, I think we're gonna do some fake lashes for this. I just feel like they're too. Bam! So we are gonna need to cut these with what? Great question. But then I'm also just like, maybe we don't. They always weigh my eyes down and I look high as a kite. And as much as I would love to be high as a kite right now, that is just not practical for daytime. So I think we're gonna just accentuate what we already have. I mean, yeah. Also, do you guys open your mouth when you put your mask down? Asking for a friend. I love all your ideas, and Crimson will be happy because he'll spend time with us. I'm so excited. Like I quit drinking about 2 months ago. I hurt somebody I really love, and just with words, but words hurt. So I just decided I would never do that again, and so I'm not drinking. And so, I mean, the times I've met Crimson, we were all drunk. So I kind of excited to get to meet him under different circumstances, because that day I fell, he was there. He stayed the whole time with me, and I mean, it's like the year anniversary of like a couple months ago, and the images popped up, and I'm starting to remember a bit more too from what happened now that I'm back on hormones. Like my brain is like reconnecting, and like memories and like the flashbacks of me screaming keeps popping up. It's kind of like blood curdling, and like sometimes it wakes me out of sleep, but like that bits and pieces of that is starting to fragment, and I'm like remembering like exactly how I got my drink, exactly who was obsessed with that specific person, and like I don't know if that all adds up, but at the end of the day I ended up taking a drink from somebody, and that's on me, and I drank it, so it's all my fault. Nobody else to blame. But at the same time, I just, I'm excited to meet people under different circumstances. Like, if that even makes sense. Like, it's almost like nobody's really truly met me. Well, Crimson's met the real me in like Discords and stuff. You have too. But I just have that like small feel of just like finally meeting me for me. I have the same thing with the fake lashes. I look so baked. I do, and it's like me trying to hold them up. So I say I mean, this eye is like a sister, but I'm scared if I try to fix it. R.I.P. But I think this is it, but with glitter. I love that you guys accept me even though that happened. I mean, I've had some nasty things said about me about that event, even by people that weren't there, and I just feel like, thankfully, the people that were there were like, no, that's not how that one happened. That's not how that went down. Like, super thankful for people who, you know, are like not into the drama or the tea of things, you know. Which, whatever. But like Crimson, I literally owe him so much. Like, just thankful. When I woke up that day in the hospital, I thought that people were kidding with me. I thought somebody paid the hospital to like put me in bed like as a trick. That's what I looked. That's exactly what I thought was happening. And he was like very calm, just like Van Ho, because nobody knew my name there. Like, it's crazy. Something happened and nobody was there. I was a Jane Doe. So, but him being like, hey, you're okay. We just need to talk about what happened. I'm like freaking out. But he was so good. Like, just thankful because whatever. Different part of my life. Never ended up in that spot again. I say, I'm clumsy as hell. I'll probably fall down something literally on accident. That day I did have Converse on and it was raining, and I really just don't know what factors have been factoring in, like drinking, rain, Converse on fucking slippery brick floor. Yeah, I don't know. Truly. So, that now, I never wore my Converse to no other event. Like, period. I'm liking that. This needs a little more. Okay, that's fun. Alright, I'm gonna move on to my hair. Look for a blue COVID mask! I don't have them. I have an autoimmune disorder and they freak me out. I don't wear them. They freak me out. I'm not gonna wear one. I'm not gonna put one on here. I'm sorry. Just will not be. And working in the hospital and always needing to wear one? No, I'm good. I don't think so. Okay, now onto the hair. Beware of the hair. I still have my coffee too. So I don't know if I should wear like a necklace. Okay, but I do need to do my hair. I've literally done it 40 minutes. Sorry if this is loud. It's literally like got cooling technology on it. I don't normally use this straightener, but I lost my straightener from Miami. Excuse me. From Miami to here. Oh, shit. Crap all over my pants. Sorry for that flash. Okay, so these are the earrings I'm working with. Loving, but I think just for doing my hair, I'm gonna take them off. But are they not giving Beyonce's childbirth images? Like, gorge. They're sisters, not twins. Girl, you right, but the thing is like photo shoot day, I feel like they should be twins. So, you have to do J-Job things. No worries, bibs. I'm just thankful you showed up. But anyways, I just feel like I'm rambling. I feel like we need some good tunes up in here. I got 70 people watching me do my makeup. That's a little... What do you want to know? Let's see. This week, what do I got coming up? This week, well, today I'm going to a photo shoot. My first photo shoot, guys, because I've never been behind someone else's camera. I used to be a photographer. I have my own preference, my own style, and it takes a lot for me to like somebody else's. And that's, I mean, it's kind of like art, movies, anything, you know, we all have different likes. And so for me, visually, I prefer more natural lighting. I prefer least edited. I'm very like more natural. I think that everybody has a body, and I don't think that everybody has a body they can fix up, okay? So, like, why are we teaching younger generations how cool it is to look so hot when half of this is now AI? I mean, you go online, you have a filter, you can put it on immediately. I am kind of like hitting this era again where I'm kind of against that. Like, my kids will be like, well, this picture, and I'm like, look inside the image, go ahead in that magazine. If you pull apart the middle part and look at it, it will say this image was 100% AI. So even on skincare techniques, things like this, like even now magazines are like, oh, all AI. So most of the ads not actually marketing their products. They're putting them on AI generation for magazines and such. And I don't know. I'm all for looking good, but like, first of all, we were all given different bodies. Okay? What works for me is not going to work for you. My body is my body. Your body is your body. Maybe some of us will find us that we have similar bodies, but even then, never the same, right? And I think that's so beautiful. Like, I don't know. I think there's beautiful natural women. I think there's so many. And then, like, we've gotten into the industry, $1 trillion industry, where now we have influenced not only women but men into $1 trillion worth of plastics. And I can't say shit. I had weight loss surgery in like 2014. I mean, that's a cosmetic surgery. I had to have a revision from that because it messed up. Not like it didn't work, just the fact that it messed my stomach up. Like, it actually messed it up so bad that I had to have it removed. And I'll tell you, like, even with that, like, I had to learn me, my body, and what it needs because the magic wore off. I mean, literally after a while, your body adjusts to what it has, and it's like you against you. And so, like, a lot of people who had that surgery, it failed because they didn't do anything. They just thought, oh, if I get this done, it will be this. I saw my surgeon, and he told me he's never met anybody that's kept the weight off. I'm like, what? He's like, they'll be serious for about a year, and then it will drop off. And I'm like, most of us have a mental health anyways when it comes to food. For me, it was just eating out all the time. And then I learned to not eat out all the time, cook from home, and eat out maybe 1 to 2 times a week. But again, Van Doug! How are you, Doug? Your video had me cracking up. I showed my husband and everything. I was like, look at this. He's like, who's Icy? I'm like, nobody. Nobody. My web food crush. No big deal. I think he's just adorbs. It's just because he's so nice. Oh my god. My husband's like, you didn't say me. I'm like, sir, nobody knows who the fuck you are. I'm like, are you ready to start making an appearance on my timeline as a crypto bro? And he's like, absolutely fucking not. I was like, well, I guess, you know, when you're ready for that, I don't know. But if anybody knows Icy, he's just really cute. I thought that was just such a funny thing to say, and I didn't think you'd make the video, Doug. But like, me and yours banter about it made me laugh. But if anybody wants to see the video I'm talking about, Doug did such an awesome job. He clipped up like our podcast, and it's on my Twitter. It's really cute. I watched it 100 times because I just thought it was so funny. I was like, what's your spicy take? He's like, what's yours? And I said, I think socks with sandals should be illegal. Yeah, I do it. Bro, I'm new here, but your tattoos are awesome. First of all, welcome to the weird side of the internet. Thank you so much. I should do a tattoo show around, since you're new. But welcome to my channel. I'm like the worst streamer ever, so I just get on here and talk mad shit. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was fun. I hope we get Riz Icy some more. Did you like how I tagged him and then said, don't worry, he'll never find out? Thanks, Doug. I'm not gonna lie, I really kind of hate it. I miss my blonde hair. I think that the blonde looks so good. This is more my natural hair. Like, this is actually more what my natural hair color looks like. And I don't know. I think blonde long was very more So how's it going? Going for some photo shoot? Yes, I am. So I am going for my very first photo shoot. I used to be a photographer, and so I'm very picky in terms of like um just how other people edit. But this is kind of like a styled shoot, and so it's something that I've always wanted to do, and it's inside of a location that's like I've always wanted to go to. So I'm stupid excited. Like stupid excited, but I'm kind of also updating like all my business. So we're going corporal goth baddie bitch is the vibe I'm going. I know that's like a mouthful of words, but like it just I mean it is. What happened? How come I? Because I'm using that. Are these my real eyes? Yes, they are. I'm back, and Dougie's here, girl. Dougie's here. Teach me how to Dougie. Short hair are men's type. Is it really? I've heard opposite from people. Like they're always like, no, we like long hair. And I did. I wore extensions a really long time, and it's summer, and I decided I'm gonna go for a pale pink moment. And my hair lady fucked me up. She turned the top of my hair orange and the bottom pale pink. It was not a look to me. People liked it, but then I had to go to this professional conference and decided to dye over it. And I did a brown. I did no red in it. I put no red. I put no red. It's called no red. You put it in there so you don't get red tones. Because I am a ginger. I pull red. And so, how did I end up with just straight up auburn? I don't know. It was a 5 in, like no red at all. Whatever. We really can't worry about it. You think short hair is supreme? Okay, well then maybe that's good. I'm going in for this style shoot with some purple baddie hair. They look good and make the girls cute. Pixie, she did some like disco dancing. I'm gonna guess with Doug. Shout out Doug. Manic Pixie, have you been on his show yet? It's such a vibe. It's like a very good time. I'll show my fit when I get done to you guys for sure. I've got like 20 minutes. But shoes wise, I can't decide. So here's what I'm thinking shoes. One, I got some jelly flip flops or some jelly sandals, but I just feel for this look, we need baddie. So what I have are these like dark forest green sandals, or I'm sorry, they're heels that I got from my sister's wedding. And I think I'm gonna wear those. Because one, it would just make me look taller, and then I just think that it goes with like the rest of the outfit. How's that? Whoa, don't like shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's wrong. Why am I using that mirror? You look gorgeous with short hair. I look like a troll. Shut up. Manic refuses to come on the show. She's booked solid. Oh, she's a busy girl now. I saw that. She's too cool. You changed. No, I'm just kidding. Like the most like precious person to me. I will fight Doug for saying those things about you. I honestly hate, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I hate my short hair, but I just feel like it's such a vibe. Like, Trixie, I think you met me after the whole blonde thing because I had marketing. I mean, I was already blonde when I talked to marketing, but he was like, you need to sex it up or you're not gonna make it. I was just like, dang. So I did. I sexed it up. And I got extensions. They looked hot. It's crazy. Man, my hair's not doing what I want it to. I'm kind of freaking out a little. I've got like 30 minutes. Minute will be there, Dougie. We'll make it happen. Van Ho networking through her stream. I can't. Okay, we've got to fix this. This is killing me. I'm so nervous. This is not going how I wanted already. You met me at the end of Love Monster. Yeah, I think you're right. That's actually when marketing came in towards the end, like 3 months towards the end. Extension wise, it was 2024. I had to re-look it up. And, okay. I still feel like this side is so red. But it's the side I like better. Also, this is picking up in a dirty way. I can't even put over it. You know what? I can't keep touching it. It's just gonna keep getting dirty. We're gonna ignore that. It just is what it is. Man, Love Monster was good times. I really wish that they didn't fuck me over. I lost like 20 grand to that project in like a few years. Honestly, if I would have just kept the XRP, I'd be a fucking millionaire now. Like he is. In all the Porsches he buys. Because I'm on his Instagram, because it's not under my name, Van Ho. It's under something else. And he got a new Porsche like every day, and it really makes me so mad, honestly. It just pisses me off. And the fact that he just didn't pay out like he said he would. My contract ended up just not being right. Oh, so forever. Just so fucking pissed about that. I'm def gonna tell that story someday. I'm pretty sure my NDA is up. And I'll tell it as myself and not under anonymity. Which, so far the stories that I've had for Crypto Confessions were not my own. None of them have been my own. Will that change someday? Maybe. I mean, I've got a bunch of stories I'd like to tell. But for now, I'm just like kind of enjoying stories of other people. But it's like also things I've been through. So it's just like not the secret of Web3, but it's like I feel that there's people coming into crypto that should know about these things. And it's not just here. I mean, it's any business, like, you know, like any business, this happens, but, you know, why not talk about it? Because sometimes things don't sit well with people, or like they do struggle and have NDAs. But this one that I'm talking about is from a Web3 gaming publisher. And I find it very interesting because if this would have called the other way, I find it very interesting because I know these people. And I figured this out because I've had the same story told to me by 4 people, not realizing that they all told me the same story. And it's pretty interesting. I really wish I could tell the name or scream it out loud, but I'm excited. So, and then I figured out someone else's story from the anonymous too. So I really just, you know, try to keep that as anonymous as possible. But people be putting like identifiers in there, and I'm like, bro, don't you want this anonymous? Like, you talk about this on the timeline every day. Like, you're like setting yourself up for failure. It's crazy. You think it's from the reflection of my lights? Okay, because I'm like, I really am obsessed with this side. This side. I think it turned out gorgeous, and I just feel like the other side's maybe more warm. And I really hate this tool, and it's raining outside, and could just get like one little cute curl here, we can just go on with our day. It changes when you turn your head. I really think it's the light. Okay. It's probably like the worst place to do my makeup, but I also just kind of felt like, you know, like sometimes when you have the lights in front of you, it's just easier. And since this is going to be a photo shoot, I figured since the lighting in my computer is really set up harsh. I mean, like, it really is. Like, you know, they say computer adds blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's true. So I have it on harsh lighting, so I will have to wear, like, heavier makeup in order for it to really be seen on stream. And so today's not really that heavy, but, you know, if it shows up here, it's going to show up there. So I wanted to do a red lip, but I was recently told by a friend that red lipstick looks like shit on me. I don't know if she was having a bad day, but I wanted to wear a red lip. I might still do it. I think, I mean, even though this is not like huge like I wanted, we're gonna let her set. Also, I'm supposed to be eating my yogurt. Is my lips in here? Did I end up throwing it away? I was kind of sad at the comment. I think it's actually in my bag in there. In the living room. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's in here somewhere. I have this, and this is gorgeous. I think I might wear that. But I really love the red lip. I feel like every time I wear that red lipstick, I get the most compliments, and people come up and talk to me. And that also might just be the reason why this person doesn't do it. Let me see. Hopefully my computer won't catch on fire. Okay, and since you guys are like still here, I'm gonna show you kind of the fit. Ignore my desk; it's a mess right now because it's covered in makeup, and I'm also eating my breakfast and stuff. So I have like this green jacket. I don't know. The belt's kind of fun. I really like. Ignore. I gotta get all the makeup off my pants. So I went in with gold features. I felt like this was subtle, so it's not like super whatever. But then with the jacket, I just feel like I feel more me. And then I need to find a necklace to wear. I can't decide yet. I've got a few different ones, but I think I want to go chunky with the K because I think eventually my rebrand is going to have my name in it. So I have that. And then I also have one that's like, it's more of a circle, but it's high top, and I just kind of don't know if it does go with the look. I also have some other necklaces that are fun. I just don't have the time to go look for them. I wanted to look for jewelry. Okay. I might change that necklace. I'm going in with lipstick. I really just don't care. If I like it, that's all that matters. If I like it, that's all that matters. I like it. Western Union, hi! You missed like all my makeup. Okay. I'm gonna use this. Thinking I'm gonna need to add more to my top lip because I missed a little. But I'm kind of liking it. If I can just fix this bang here, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to be a boss ass bad bitch for this photo shoot. Is this still blowing out? No, it's hot. Okay, we're going in with that. Maybe if I set it, it won't fall off. I don't know. I personally like the red, so I'm not going to be bullied out of my favorite lipstick. I do need to get this, like... I hate this straightener because it, like, pulls the fuck out of my hair. I need this to just be bigger. Way bigger? Louder, better? Okay, a little bit. It's because my bangs have finally grown out. Like, we finally grown out. Ooh. We've finally grown out, but we're kind of like in a really awkward grow out phase of just like trying to make it look like hair again and it just being so short that there's like no hair here. It's like I have to literally pull pieces like kind of more forward, which I think for this side anyways is fine. Like we're gonna go in for like a I don't know what we're doing, honestly. This is, oh my god, Doug's still here. Oh fuck, I sprained my eye. God. Is this what it's like for people to get ready behind the scenes, Doug? I feel like you've seen so much with like media production. Should I go in with this fun hair clip? Like, she's cute. Kind of the vibe too. Although I feel like it's too much accessory. Also, that did tell me I need to fix this though. Ooh, she said boing boing boing. 2 minutes left to go. Anyways, what about you, Doug? What are you doing today? I'm doing this photo shoot and I think I'm taking a nap. Like, I'm tired. I think I'm just taking a nap. No, I'm not. I have to edit my crypto confessions. I told everybody I'd get it out today, but I honestly don't see that happening. I don't see it. Oh, I forgot I had this today. Can you see how my curls have already fallen? Because even though I am a curly girl, heaven forbid I try to add in curls myself. Doesn't go with the curl pattern. Oh. Thanks, man. Not happy. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We've paid for these. We're getting them no matter what. So, I just wish this looked more a little uniform, not crazy. It's fine. It's fine. This is killing me. Okay. Alright. Now, if we can get the bottom to match you, we're good. We can just put this away and go find a different necklace and get out of here. I still gotta put my shoes on. Oh, okay. Alright, you here. Oh, I know what's going on with you. We need one of these. Please don't make me look 80s. Oh, God. And that's Van Ho with the news. That is what I'm giving. Oh my god, I was trying to go in hot, and now we're fucking reading the news. I can't. I can't. Hello, Garcia. I can't. I cannot. I feel like I'm supposed to be with Bob Bronson over here. I had a bit more of a point there. And there. I just, ooh. This is it. I can't do any more to this. I cannot save it. She's already been touched too much. She don't like to be touched. She's a finicky bitch. We're gonna just go through and give her one of these. You know, I feel like she's wanting that for me. Also the back, because I just feel like we did not put any detail into it. And then this is what we got. I mean, I don't know. Okay, we're ready to see the outfit. Tell her I captured my aura. Yeah, I'll try my best. Okay, so this is what we're working with. That's what I got. So we've got the gold effects with the gold jewelry. I'm gonna change this necklace. Obviously, y'all are very like, the camera's looking down at it, so yes, it's more chi-chi than it should be. But I'm thinking just like this, I'm feeling it. I just wanted to be like real cute, so I'm feeling like with the location and this outfit's gonna look good, and even if this is buttoned, looks super good. So that's where I'm going. That's what I've got. A brooch, something was. I thought about it. I literally just got this like from the thrift store for half price, but it's just we are vintage here. Okay, remember the Casper brand? Can we please bring that back? But yes, this was somebody's beautiful jacket in the 70s. $10. This was someone's grandma's jacket. I think we're going to go with the tuck here. Keep this out. And then yes, I'm going to a photo shoot, which I'm rebranding myself. Like I work for me now. And so I've just decided to use this opportunity to juice up my profile. So designer vibes. You know, that's what I was going for, but I wanted to be like me and myself, which I have more of like a gothic alternative vibe. So what I plan on doing is also bringing to wear under the shirt is my Bride of Frankenstein shirt. So, I mean, they're for me, and I want to feel sexy in them, but I'm in this era where I'm like coming out of like working with teams to being contracted by teams and working and like designing for them. And so I've been wanting to rebrand for a while. Like I just don't trust the whole AI image profile picture type thing, and I don't want to do that. So I decided to take mine down and go get some done. And so I'm actually getting it done in one of the places that I've always wanted to go into. It's an immersive 3D art experience, and right now it's set up to the ocean. So I think that this would be really good and like bright and poppin', and I don't know, I'm excited. So that's where I'm headed. I'm literally like, I could get it off and I'm gonna wear some high heels with this, and yeah, I think that's exactly where we're headed. Okay, and you did your glasses. Delilah Dietz is with us. I gotta go change this necklace. I'm not feeling it. I think I'm gonna go switch it to like a more shorter style, or just not at all. Then I'm a mom. We've got low hanging fruit here. Okay, guys, I've got anxiety. I'll be here all day. Thanks for your help. Thanks for watching me put my makeup on. I love you guys. Hi, Jesse. I miss you so much, man. I heard you've been doing really good on the arena. I'm so proud of you. But we'll have to catch up later. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to a photo shoot. I'm nervous. I've never been behind anybody else's camera, as I used to be a photographer, and I'm very picky. So this is me putting my trust in someone to just bring my image alive. So, okay. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a good evening. Be kind out there. I'll most likely be back tonight. I forgot I have to game.